Okay, so now we're gonna make an espresso. This is my new espresso machine. I got it yesterday. The brand is, I think it's like, you know what, I don't remember. It's on this box. Wrong box. Where's the box? Okay, so it's Casa Brews. Let me make sure you can see it. Casa Brews. So if you like it, then get it. But yeah, so anyway, I got Casa Brews espresso machine. It was about, I think it's about $100, maybe a little over. But I feel like I didn't get the cheapest thing, but I didn't get the most expensive thing. So far, this is looking really good, really nice. My countertop makes it not look as good, but if it was on a nice countertop, I'm sure it would look super fancy. Okay, so it has a frother. It has the little notch, this thing right here, whatever it's called. I think it's missing something in here. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but it has supposed to have a cup, like a little cup to it. Hold on. Should I just do it anyway? No, because there's no filter. It doesn't have the filter. Where the frick did it go? I literally used it last night. Guys, this freaking ruins things. No, it doesn't. It just delays things. Okay, so I'm gonna go find it and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back at the espresso. Apparently there isn't an insert to this. There isn't a filter or anything. So this whole time, I could have made espresso, but that's okay. Like I said, this is the Casa espresso machine. It has its water thing at the back. It already has some water in it. I put this in there yesterday, like literally last night. Still not like 100% sure how to use the frother, but we kind of used it last night. It kind of worked. I say it worked. So, let's get going. Okay, so I use Folgers because Folgers is the best and there's nothing wrong with it. So I got the classic this time. I've tried their black silk, their French silk, their Colombian. I've never tried their actual just straight classic because I'm always trying to be fancy. But I just figured let's just keep it classic this time. Over here is a little scoop that they gave, that this company gave, and it's supposed to be the exact measurement that is to go in here. So I'm just gonna scoop that in, I guess. And then you're supposed to tap it down like that. All right. And then, yeah, you just insert it over here, and then it should work. I just have a little glass that will go in. I'm gonna make sure it's right underneath. Okay, and I'm gonna do just one because it has an option for double shot, but I'm gonna do one shot. Just because it is a smaller glass and I'm not trying to get like too wired at 6 p.m. Also, I'm trying to do like a cortado type thing. I'm not gonna be specific because I'm just gonna put however much cream I want and not necessarily a cortado's amount. Here we go. I'm gonna turn it on. I mean, those are flashing, but I'm just gonna hit one. I don't know what that means. Okay, useful tips. Are you supposed to wait for it to stop flashing? Oh! Okay. I'm assuming that it was blinking because the water needed to heat up, and now it looks ready. That's loud. That's loud. A bunch of coffee grounds just fell into the cup. Okay. Okay. That side is not pouring out. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a filter on this. So, because a lot of coffee grounds are in here. It's super dark. There's no, like, foam on top. This looks different than it did last night when we used it. So, I'm just gonna dig a little deeper into finding that. And I'll get back to you. When I say dig, I mean I'm gonna actually dig because it's nowhere to be found. And I'm pretty sure when we removed the espresso from this thing last night, we just kind of like did that. And it all fell out into the trash can. So I'm gonna do this. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to allow you to watch or not yet. I'll decide that after. Oh my gosh. There is a filter. Okay. I'm gonna wash this. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna put all this stuff away and I'll be right back. Okay. So I have the clean filter. I'm just gonna put it right in there. This looks a lot better. I knew there was something missing, and clearly I don't like reading the instructions. But I will not read the instructions moving forward with my life unless it's necessary. So let's just like start over. So coffee grounds, scoop, and this is already hot and whatever. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of level it myself a little bit, and then I'll tap it. This part's always like makes you feel fancy, like the tapping part. You're like, wow, that's what I see in movies, but I'm doing it in my own life. You know, things you see in movies can come true. You know, like girls are like hopeless romantics and the guys are like, that only happens in movies. It doesn't have to. You can do it in real life. It doesn't always have to happen in movies. Okay, so I'm just gonna get down here because I don't quite understand what's going on. Okay, here we go. Locked and loaded. Okay, here's the cup. I washed it out. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I'm gonna do the single. See, it has the foam this time, like it's supposed to. Yeah, and that's just a perfect little amount. Because when I add the cream, it'll probably go all the way almost to the top. I'm not like, I don't really like super sweet coffee, which is kind of why I'm doing a cortado type thing. I'll put a little sugar, I'll do some cream, and then that's really it. Of course, I like, you know, a little flavor when I go to a fancy coffee shop, and I am thinking about getting like some syrups, like toast some marshmallow or something like that. Okay, so we have the cortado, or we have the espresso, the single shot here. A shot of the shot. Okay, here we go. Let's make the foam, or the milk froth. I only have half and half, so that works. What should I use? I don't know what I should use. Should I use another glass? Should I use my fabulous 21 wine cooler? I don't know. I'm gonna use that because I am afraid it's gonna be hot and the glass is gonna get hot. Okay, so I need to put milk. So I don't like a lot of cream, so I'm just gonna do like a little bit, like that. Like even that might be too much. Well, let's just do a little more. There's a button right here. It's the steam button. So that way, whatever, it knows it's time to steam. Okay, so I really don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna slightly turn this knob, the one that I was talking about before. Okay. I hope it's doing it right. It's starting to get really foamy. I don't know if like what I was doing up here, if that was like just water or what, but it's getting really foamy now. Oh, okay. That made a really big mess. I don't know, like, how do you know when it's done? Like, do you just make a guess? Okay, so I'm just gonna say that's done. I mean, that looks pretty frothy to me. This is my first time ever pouring froth, so it might not turn out amazing. It just looks like milk. Okay, I think maybe it just had to be like really hot. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm spilling. How do those people do that? Oh shoot, that's how they do it. There you go. Look at that. The side view. And then on top has the foam. Okay, I guess I didn't know how you're supposed to do it, but I think I did it right. I mean, there's no pretty picture on top, but there you go. I am gonna put a little bit of sugar in there. I wish it was a syrup instead, but that's fine. Yeah, so I think this is good. And I love the little cup. Thank you for watching and coming along this journey with me. There was a lot of things that happened today in this video. All right, I'm gonna try this. It's really hot. Ooh, I'm scared. I always get scared. Okay. You know what? That's not bad. I do kind of wish there wasn't as much cream in it. I would say there's probably the perfect amount of sugar. I just put like a teaspoon or something. The cream, maybe a little bit less next time. But I mean, overall, I mean, it's just a little dinker shot, you know? So I mean, for what it is and the quantity, the amount, it's really good. So anyway, I am gonna finish this and then relax.